The river taught me to glow. The spite knows how to flow. Paths may not be defined for all, but worth is the path that's self-made and leaves a trail. Oh, all to the forces of nature. Focus, make sure the goal is reached. Strong roots allow not the tree to fumble. Despite challenges, I learn to be bold and humble. Strong roots allow not the tree to fumble. Despite challenges, I learn to be bold and humble. Whenever you enter a typical missing village, a mesmerizing and powerful music could easily take your feelings away and make you dance. It is Oinitong, the most popular form of missing folk music. It has a variety of themes ranging from romance to tragedy. Kuligaon was a remote village in the state of Assam. The beauty of this village was ineffable. It had just a few stilt houses situated remotely from one another, which overlooked a beautiful dell through which mighty Brahmaputra flows from time immemorial. On the bank of this great river were paddy fields. The climate surrounding the village was always pleasant. It was a perfect paradise of beautiful things and quietness. The sky was always pure azure. The clouds were as white and appeared as if huge pure white cotton bales were flitting merrily. Beyond the valley were the undulating mountains covered with pristine forests. It is a past now. Kuligaon is no more in the map of the world. Long back, Kuligaon had been obliterated, its inhabitants rendered homeless due to the erosion of mighty Brahmaputra and migrated to farther north. The first day of March, 1929, a male child was born to Podaram Kouli and Lavati Kouli in this beautiful village, Kuligaon. He was named Ramesh Mohan Kouli. People loved to call him Oi, meaning the youngest. Oi lived a carefree life, spending his days in harmony with the natural world, swimming in the mighty Brahmaputra, catching fishes, hunting birds, playing and roaming around the village, and had great adventures with his friends. At that time, no one could ever imagine that one day this little idyllic Oi would become a social worker, a man who fights for the rights of the underprivileged, a lawyer, an MLA, or a minister.
বৰমুকুলি আমাৰ যিখন গাঁও সেই গাঁৱৰ বৰ্তমান যিখন বৰমুকুলি গাঁও তেওঁ আগত এই চিচি টকানীয়ে সেই তেতিয়া পুৰণা জেগা সেইখিনিৰ পৰাই তেওঁ আৰম্ভ হৈছিল তাৰপিছত তেওঁ সেই বৰ্তমান সেই জীৱ নদীত নদীত যা গ'ল সেই গাঁও কিন্তু সেই গাঁৱৰ পৰা দেউতাই প্ৰথম ডাঙৰ দীঘল হয় আহিছিলে খেতিয়কৰ পৰিয়ালত আহি তেওঁ সাধাৰণভাৱে স্কুলত পঢ়া শুনা কৰি ডিব্ৰুগড় কানে কলেজত পঢ়া শুনা আৰম্ভ কৰিছিল তাৰপিছত ডিব্ৰুগড় কানে কলেজৰ পৰা আহি তেওঁ অকণমান পলিটিকেল ৰাজনৈতিক চাইডত তেওঁ ৰাজনৈতিকভাৱে তেওঁ সেইখিনি ইনভলভমেণ্ট আহিলে প্ৰত্যেকটো কাম তেওঁ নিখুঁতভাৱে এটা পৰিকল্পনাৰ মাজত তেওঁ কৰি আগবঢ়াই গৈ গৈছে যিকোনো মানুহে যিকোনো কামেই বিচাৰি হওক প্ৰত্যেকজন মানুহৰ প্ৰত্যেকটো সুষম উদ্যোগে প্ৰত্যেকজন মানুহৰ কাম তেওঁ সম্পূৰ্ণ কৰিবৰ কাৰণে তেওঁ আগবাঢ়ি আহিছিল
How could this seemingly impossible thing become possible? The credit for Oi's drastic change goes to Ramesh Mohan Kouli, the head teacher in the local primary school. Ramesh organized the immense talent hidden inside Oi. He took him to the school, and soon Oi started liking the school environment, appreciating and recognizing the essence of studies and emerged from the darkness of ignorance. After completing his primary education, he went to Dibrugarh and took admission in the Jar School and cleared his matriculation in 2nd Division in the year 1946. Ramesh Mohan Kouli alias Oi came to Guwahati and took admission in Cotton College to study science. But God had another plan. He had to leave his studies and return home. The reason was the great earthquake of 1950. The 15th day of August, an earthquake of magnitude 8.6 shook the entire northeastern region of India, causing loss of lives and properties. The shock was more damaging in Assam in terms of property loss. The ground cracked and fissured. Immediately after the shock, several tributaries of Brahmaputra river were blocked by landslips caused by the violent shaking of the earthquake, causing drastic flooding afterwards. The rivers rose high after the earthquake, bringing down sand, mud, trees, and all kinds of debris. As a consequence of this great earthquake, Ramesh's family suffered a great economic loss, and he had to return home. But his interest in studies helped him to overcome his economic obstacle. Soon, he took admission in Kanoi College, Dibrugarh. Ramesh Mohan was undoubtedly a revered man on the earth, and his love for mankind led him to get involved in social services since he was a college student. Seeing the sad plight of the destitute fellow man, who lost their homes in the earthquake of 1950, Ramesh Mohan strived to successfully resettle them in the forest area near Dibrugarh.
কানৈ কলেজত তেতিয়া তেখেতৰ তেখেতে তাৰে প্ৰথম যিখন মানে ছাত্ৰ ইউনিয়নৰ নিৰ্বাচন হৈছিলে সেই ছাত্ৰ ইউনিয়নৰ নিৰ্বাচনত তেখেতে প্ৰধান সম্পাদক হিচাপে নিৰ্বাচিত হৈছিলে আৰু তেতিয়াৰ পৰাই তেখেতৰ সামাজিক দিশ বা ৰাজনৈতিক দিশ সকলো ক্ষেত্ৰতে তেখেতে চৰ্চা আৰম্ভ কৰিলে আৰু এই বিশেষভাৱে সেই ছাত্ৰ অৱস্থাত থাকোঁতেই তেখেতে ইয়াৰ পৰা প্ৰায় 30 কিলোমিটাৰমান আঁতৰত এটা অঞ্চল মধুপুৰ চাউলখোৱা তেনেকৈ কেইবাখনো গাঁও ভূমিকম্পত উদ্ভাস্ত হোৱা কেইখনমান গাঁও আছে সেই গাঁৱত পুনৰ সংস্থাপনৰ কাম তেখেতে কৰিছিলে আৰু এই গোটেই অঞ্চলটো মানে ৰিজাৰ্ভ আছিলে সেই ৰিজাৰ্ভ অসম চৰকাৰৰ ওচৰত তেখেতসকলে দাবী কৰি তেখেতসকলে অনুনয় বিনয় কৰি সেই ভূমিকম্পত উদ্ভাস্ত হোৱা মানুহবিলাকক তাত হেৰি কৰি সংস্থাপন কৰিলে
After completing his degree in 1952, Ramesh Mohan joins All Assam Miri High School as its head teacher.
Ramesh Mohan Kouli এইখন স্কুলৰ প্ৰতিষ্ঠাপক প্ৰধান শিক্ষক তেখেত এজন সমাজকৰ্মী আৰু সেই সময়ত এই অঞ্চলত যে স্কুল এখন প্ৰতিষ্ঠা কৰিবলৈ যে এই অঞ্চলৰ মানুহ শুভাকাংক্ষীসকলে বিচাৰিলে সেই সময়ত এটা যদিও আমি ইচ্ছা কৰোঁ যে আনুষ্ঠানিক এটা অনুষ্ঠান শিক্ষানুষ্ঠান তাত মানে উপযুক্ত অৰ্হতা সম্পন্ন ব্যক্তি নাছিলে হাইস্কুল এখন স্থাপন কৰিবলৈ সেইকাৰণে ৰমেশ মোহন কুলিয়ে একমাত্ৰ মানে এই অঞ্চলত যোগ্য প্ৰাৰ্থী আছিল আৰু তেখেতৰ নেতৃত্বতে অঞ্চলে এনেকুৱা এখন অনুষ্ঠান জন্ম দিবলৈ সক্ষম হৈছিল
এই স্কুলখনত প্ৰতিষ্ঠা কালৰে পৰা তেখেতে যিখিনি আমাক সহায় কৰিছে এতিয়া বেটেক চেণ্টাৰৰ পৰা আৰম্ভ কৰি ডেভিড আৰম্ভ কৰি হায়াৰ ছেকেণ্ডেৰীলৈকে তেখেতৰ যিটো কণ্ট্ৰিবিউশ্যন বৰঙণি সেইটো আপোনালোকে দেখিছে তেখেতক হেৰি কৰি ৰাখিছোঁ
In 1956, Ramesh Mohan tied the nuptial knot with Padmavati Chandi. In order to serve the underdeveloped rural areas, Ramesh Mohan quits his teaching profession and becomes an assistant project executive officer in 1957. Ramesh Mohan always wanted to serve for the greater cause of humanity. Soon, he realized that politics is the better way to achieve his goal. He resigned from his job, joined the All India Swatantra Party and contested from Dhokwakhana Legislative Assembly constituency in 1962 but failed to win.
ধেমাজিৰ প্ৰথম পোষ্টিং তাৰপিছত বৰপেটাত থকাৰ পিছতে মন্দিয়াত আছিলে তাৰ প্ৰায় আপোনাৰ গোটেই ৰাইজে মাতি পঠিয়াই মানে চাকৰিৰ পৰা আহিবগৈ লাগে আমাক আপোনাক দৰকাৰ আমাক গোটেই ৰাইজৰ অনুৰোধত তেখেতে যেনিবা চাকৰিটো ৰিজাইন দিলে তাৰপৰা মন্দিয়া সমষ্টিৰ গোটেই ৰাইজে তেখেতক মানে ধুনীয়াকৈ বিদায় দি পঠিয়াইছে ছাৰ আপুনি ইলেকশ্যনত জিকি আহি আকৌ আমাৰ ইয়ালৈ আহিব এবাৰ এই বুলি এনেকৈ ধৰণে আশীৰ্বাদ দি পঠিয়াইছে আৰু
His pursuit of knowledge was lifelong. He was ever hungry for more knowledge. In spite of busy political life, Ramesh Mohan completed his graduation in law from Guwahati University in 1965. In 1967, Ramesh Mohan wins assembly election from Debasish constituency as Swatantra Party candidate. In 1972, he won the Debasish constituency for the second time and eventually became a cabinet minister after winning 1978 elections following the withdrawal of emergency imposed by then Prime Minister of India, Mrs. Indira Gandhi.
1968 চনত তেওঁ পোনপ্ৰথমে ধেমাজি সমষ্টিৰ পৰা স্বতন্ত্ৰ দল হিচাপে তেওঁ নিৰ্বাচিত হৈছিল আৰু ইয়াৰ পিছত কন্টিনিউ 1982 চনলৈকে তেওঁ মানে একেৰাহে এমএলএ হিচাপে হৈ পেলাই তেওঁ অসম বিধানসভা সভাত তেওঁ সিংহৰণেৰে গৰ্জিছিল আৰু তেওঁ জনতা পাৰ্টিৰ দিনত তেওঁ একেৰাহে মন্ত্ৰী হিচাপে কেবিনেট মন্ত্ৰী হিচাপে কাৰ্যনিৰ্বাহ কৰিছিল আৰু ধেমাজি আৰু জুনাই সমষ্টিৰ কাৰণে তেওঁ অভূতপূৰ্ব অৰিহণা আগবঢ়াই গৈছে গতিকে এক প্ৰকাৰ ক'বলৈ গ'লে ৰমেশ মোহন কুলিদেৱক ধেমাজি আৰু জুনাই সমষ্টিৰ ৰূপকাৰ ব্যক্তি বুলি ক'ব লাগিব
Ramesh Mohan Kouli, in his capacity as a minister, tackled many elementary problems like flood and poor road network, which is critical to Assam's development, social integration and security needs. Apart from this, he was also instrumental in enacting the Assam Scheduled Caste and Scheduled Tribes Reservation of Vacancies in Services and Posts Act. For today's generation, which more often seems to getting diverted from the path of values and ethics, the life and philosophy of this extraordinary political leader offers a powerful avenue to decide on what path to trade.
এজন এষ্ট্ৰলজাৰ হিচাপেও তেখেতক চিনি পাইছিলোঁ তেখেতে আমাৰ কিবা এটা অসুবিধা কিবা আপদ বিপদ কিবা হেৰি হ'লে তেখেতৰ ওচৰলৈ আমি যাওঁ তেখেতে কিবা এটা চাই আমাক কিবা প্ৰতিকাৰৰ ব্যৱস্থাও কৰি দিছিল
Extraordinary humility and willingness to work and sweat for greater causes of mankind made this man really adorable. If you ask any of his relatives or any other person who knew about Ramesh Chandra Kouli, equivocally, all would say that he was a great man, a guardian-like figure for all. He would suggest and advise all when need be. Whenever he visited his home or constituency, people from the village and nearby places would throng in to have a glimpse of this great man and share their minds or grievances. He had an attractive personality. All these are enough to prove that perhaps there was no one who disliked him. He was a leader who gave a lot of attention to the underprivileged. His 5 children, 3 sons and 2 daughters, have always been inspired by his ideals of simplicity, kindness, patience, and service to the fellow beings. Today, they are all well established and leading honest and respectful lives.
My father, Ramesh Mohan Kouli, which I remember, he was a man of great compassion and great patience. He used to have extreme patience and he always supported us. Whatever we wanted to become, he would always support. Unlike the present generation, like they want that the children should become like this and put a lot of pressure. He never used to give any pressure on us. Always used to encourage us. And he always used to appreciate that they are studying, giving their best, they are studying, so they will do well. So he wanted that all of us should become a good human being. That is for us, like he just wanted to become a good human being. But like he had great, but supposedly he would meet somebody and he would remember that person's name and all. That's a very great quality. And because of that great quality, he was very popular. Because he would know everybody, any small place and all, he would go and he would remember the name of the person and all, so he would say, how are you and all. So that way he became very popular. That is a great quality, that he had great memory.
He was firm in his conviction of unity in diversity. He strongly advocated the reservation for SC, ST and backward classes to provide equal opportunity to all the citizens of the country for a better tomorrow. This man of exuberant vitality, extreme kindness and profound patience died of cancer in an early age of 61 years on the 27th day of January 1991, leaving behind a legacy of commitment, dedication, bold yet humble moral values in the socio-political arena of Assam. When ordinary people are asked how they feel about politics, negative terms such as dissatisfaction, disenchantment, indifference, apathy, distress, or unrest are brought to the conversation and frame the rest of arguments and complaints. In the public imagery, politics is framed in a negative aura. There is a common saying that whoever goes to Lanka becomes Ravana. But this does not apply to Ramesh Mohan Kouli. Even in politics, he was clean like lotus, growing in the mud, clean and untouched. He will remain an ideal man for every young person who wants to come into politics for centuries. The river taught me to glow, the spite knows how to flow. Paths may not be defined for all, but worth is the path that's self-made and leaves a trail. All to the forces of nature, focus, make sure the goal is reached. Strong roots allow not the tree to fumble. Despite challenges, I learn to be